6 weeks ago, I got chicks. Little did I know they'd be fluffy little gremlins. But what I wasn't prepared for was the dust, more drama than a Taylor Swift song, and the poop. So much poop. So today I'm going to show you what I learned the first 6 weeks of owning chicks for the very first time. You're watching Accidentally Country. They grow fast. I mean really fast. They turn from little chicks to dinosaurs overnight. They turn from this to that. And they turn from this to that. As a matter of fact, when they are born, they can be half a pound and grow to 6 pounds in just 6 weeks. That's 12 times the size in 6 weeks from where they started. They poop. And oh, do they poop. If pooping was an Olympic sport, they would have all the gold medals. It is important in your brooder to change frequently, or your area will smell like an overturned porta potty. The good news is the older they get and the more they poop, it can be great for compost. Some have called it black gold. Don't stress too much over the heat lamp. Ideally, you want it about 90 to 95 degrees and drop the temperature 5 degrees each subsequent week until you get to room temperature. And man, did I stress. One thing I realize is as long as you get it close, they will move away if it's a little too hot. They'll move towards it if they're a little too cold. As long as you don't see them panting or shivering, you're likely going to be okay. If I could do it all over again, I would probably look on Amazon for a heat plate. Those things tend to be a little bit more safer, not much of a fire risk, and a little bit easier to adjust. Oh, and brooders. Don't use a cardboard brooder. They will absorb all the wetness and nastiness. You don't need that in your life. Take it from me, get a plastic bin, get a large plastic bin, and let them have room to grow. And speaking of growing, probably within their first 2 weeks, you're going to want some type of screen or netting or something over that because they will escape. They are escape artists and they start becoming ninjas very, very fast. Handle them early, but not too frequently. Within weeks 2 to 3 is a good time to really start handling them on a daily basis. Let them come to you. Crush up a few mealworms, put them on the floor, and you'll start to build that trust and comfort, which will pay off for many years to come. When you have little chicks, it's going to be easy to freak out when you see one laying down passed out like they just got back from a fraternity party with a bad cover band. Understand it is completely natural and it's just part of growing up as a little chick. No need to worry. This is an important one. Make sure within the first few weeks you elevate their food. They start running around, causing all kinds of chaos, and you see wood chips and shavings all in their food and in their water. In addition, for some reason I can't imagine, they love to poop both in their food and their water, which of course is not sanitary. When you raise that up a few inches, it really helps them not get all that junk in there, keeps them healthier, and keeps you from having to change that food more frequently. I did not do this, but there have been some stories of chicks drowning in their first few weeks in their water. So some people like to put marbles throughout their water to make it easier for that not to happen and to keep them safer. So they do really have their unique and distinct personalities and kind of become family pets. So first you have Pecky, who is definitely more the bully of the group, loves to peck the other chickens. You have Henny, who's kind of the lovable chick that likes to be held and a little bit of a spaz. You've got Nugget, who is the introvert and likes to be away from everybody. And then you've got Chicky, who loves to cause complete chaos and is the ninja. Fortunately for you, I do not have a video of this, but Pasty Butt is very, very real. Their first 1 to 2 weeks, they can get the poop stuck on their butt, and it seems like not a big deal, but it actually can kill them. And one way it can kill them is if you try to pull it off. It seems like a logical thing to do, but it can mess with their vent and actually tear out their organs and kill them. So you do not want to do that. There are special ways to do that, like soaking them in water or getting them wet and rubbing it with a Q-tip. Fortunately for you, I do not have a video of that, but that's very important and also worth Googling or searching on YouTube if your chick has that issue. They, like us, like to be entertained. It's important to put things in their coop like a mirror, hanging items, perches. A bored chick is a pecky chick, so it's very important to make sure that they have things to distract them. Otherwise, they're going to be complete chaos. They like to eat, and I mean a lot. They went through a 5-pound bag, just 4 chicks, in about 5 weeks. It's important to know that you want to have about 18 to 22% protein when you feed them for the first 17 weeks. It helps them be healthy and strong. Mealworms, they love as treats, but make sure you don't give them too many when they're first maybe 5 or 6 weeks, because it can help them to get a little bit too overweight, and it can hurt them as they grow and develop. One thing to remember is don't worry about overfeeding them. They know when to stop, unlike some people we know. So chicks are about ready to go outside in the coop in around 6 weeks when they're fully feathered. My recommendation to you is to make sure that coop is ready well before the 6 weeks so you don't have to scramble to get them outside. Speaking of coops, do everything you can to make sure they're secure. Most of the people I know that own chicks have a couple sad stories how they've lost some. Everything wants to kill chicks. Well, almost everything. Chicken drama. Chicken drama is real. They'll become best friends with their favorites, and they'll pick on the ones they don't like or the odd ones. They're mean girls with feathers. So let it play out. It's natural. The term pecking order is there for a reason. As long as you don't see chickens that are injured, let it play out. It's part of the life of a chicken. Chicken math is real. 4 chicks equals 8 chicks. 8 chicks equals 12 chicks. I've got 4 right now, and I'm already planning on getting more.
No, you are not.
So after 6 weeks of poop, peeping, and panic, would I do it again? The answer is absolutely yes. But this time, I'll be prepared for the chick Hunger Games. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And thanks for following Accidentally Country. We'll see you next time.